Okay, I'm actually piggybacking off of my other Maono video. You can watch that. It's about the Maono PD200W wireless microphone. This thing is sick. It's a wireless, like a full-ass wireless microphone, and it comes with a, let's get it out. You can wire it. If you don't, it can be wired as well, but it's also wireless. You plug this into your phone or your computer, but you can plug it into your phone, which is how I use it, and you no longer have cables. And you no longer have all this mess that's associated with it. You just have a really cool thing. That's fantastic. That's going to be a staple for me. It's really nice. But today, you can watch that video. Today we're going to do the AI wireless Lavalier. Why can I not say that word? Lavalier microphone. Yeah, so this one here is going to be the same idea. You have your little connector right there. It's going to go into my phone. I'm not on my phone, by the way. I'm recording on a separate device because this is how it works. We're going to plug that into the phone, and then you get your Lavalier. So what I'm going to be able to do here now is I'm going to be able to transition, and unless I'm recording my phone, I don't have to rely on this anymore. There are times, depending on what I'm doing, I'm moving around. If I'm doing like a desk review or I'm doing like a chair review or something like that, it's not that my phone is involved, but it's that I don't have a wireless way to record audio. Like literally, I don't have a way. I have to plug this in with something like this into my phone, and then I have to have a wire, and I'd have to get like an arm and hook up this microphone over here, this one that I use right now, set it on there and have it near me, and then as soon as I move around, it sucks. So what I end up doing is I use this DJI one, and I don't like the, I don't like the DJI. For one thing, it has really aggressive, like, focusing. This is not about the DJI, but the focusing isn't good. The audio is okay. It's not bad, but I don't like the focusing. I don't like any of that kind of stuff. So, Maono sent over this little guy here. I guess it's part of the other one. They're like, do review both. And I'm going to review it. So you get a little carrying sachet, and you get your primary products here. So what we get here is we get microphone. This will just sit beside the other one, I guess. It's actually smaller too. The DJI one's really big. Like heavy. It actually like pulls down my shirt sometimes. It's funny. And then we have our second one. So you can do two if you're doing an interview on the go, and you can bring your phone with you. And then numero trois is we have this here, the little thing. So you literally just plug it into your phone. That's what you do. You plug it into your phone, you press the power button on the microphone, whether it's this one or whether it's the little guy here, and it's going to work. Now, the nice thing for me is I have this gimbal thing. I don't use it because I always have to have a wire hooked up to it like this, and it drives me ballistic because as soon as I pull on it, it will either mess up my microphone or the camera, more specifically, will go like that. This thing is not going to hold it. It also warns me half the time. It's like, this is not balanced, and the gimbal thing just doesn't work properly. So I'm going to be able to use this. This comes off, and I can actually use it moving around wirelessly. Isn't that novel? Right? Like I got this thing, and I was like, this is sick. And I was like, wait, it doesn't work because I'm always wired up. It defeats the purpose of what I'm trying to do here. So let's get this plugged in. I'll just show you. I just plug it in here, and I'll show you just to prove that it's working. Look at me. Now I can use my gimbal, finally. I paid all this money for it, and I can use it now in my videos. Isn't that cool? So that's part of it. The fact that it's wire-free. I don't have to worry about wires being pulled on when I'm doing my videos, which I do all the time, which causes the camera to go messed up or the mic to go messed up. It's super annoying. I have to reach weirdly around everything. I don't have to do that anymore. I can have this. So even for me in a recording scenario, especially if I'm doing a little bit of momentum moving around, doing like a chair review or something like that, I can move around and I don't have to worry about it. I can be hands-free, and I don't need to rely on my DJI as a result. That's big for me. The other thing is, if you are a blogger type, vlogger type, streamer type, whatever it is we do nowadays, you don't have to worry about it. You can take it with you, and you can be hands-free. And you don't have to only use, for example, your DJI. You can do everything on your phone, streamline, which saves you a ton of money because you can just use your phone. You don't have to use your phone and have one of these as well, which saves you like $1,000. And if you get yourself a gimbal, this gimbal cost me $40 or $50 or something like that. It's a $40, $50 buy-in. Fantastic. Anyway, so here is one of them. I have one on. It's right here. And it's pretty far down. It's not like up close. We'll see how that sounds. And we have this thing here. So literally what I did, come over here. You just plug it into your phone, the little transceiver. I have a second one for a different thing. You plug it in. There's a light there. It'll flash up. And you plug it in. And then you hit the power button on this here. And it's going to turn on. This is the one that's on over here. And you're good. All of a sudden you're cooking. You have this here working, and you'll have the microphone. So one of the cool things now is I'm able to actually use my gimbal mic like setup. So I can move around with the gimbal like this. I can go from place to place if I'm a vlogger or a streamer or something like that, you know, doing these type of videos. I can move around and have this with me. I can have the gimbal, I can have the little microphone here with me pinned up. I don't know how it sounds, we'll see. But you know, you can of course hold it. If you're interviewing people, you can hold it. You have two of them, one for you, one for the other person. Move it out here, come in, talk right up to it like that, have it pinned up like there, and I can move around and actually be dynamic. You know, if I'm reviewing something, sometimes this is just a little fake scenario here, but sometimes I'm reviewing things and it requires, like let's say I'm reviewing this chair here, right? It's like, this is a chair. I don't have to have a microphone set up right here in front of me, which often I do. I have to have a microphone kind of like slightly off camera, like I have a mic kind of like right over here. I'll have it kind of slightly off camera, and it doesn't picks up a lot of echo because it's not near me, and I'm just kind of having that off to the side because it's wired up. So this is fantastic. Or I have to use my DJI, which I don't like to do because the DJI constantly changes the focus. It drives me crazy, and that's not an issue with my iPhone. This is not an issue. The other thing is I can come in here and there's no wires, right? Like, look at the dynamicness. Look at this. I'm moving around. I don't have to worry about the wires affecting my review. I can come in here. I'm just squatting down awkwardly. I can also stand up, but the microphone is like, there we go. I can move around like that. So whatever it is that I'm trying to do, I can move around and record while I'm going. And of course, the other thing you can do is you can come out and you can record footage like this, right? I can't normally do this. I have to use my DJI. I don't have a stable enough hand to do anything without my gimbal. So that's one thing. I can actually use the gimbal now, do that, and the microphone. I don't have to have my built-in microphone, which sounds like crap. I can actually use the microphone that comes with it attached to me, and I can go around and I can record things, and I can do stuff like this. I can become a real vlogger, which I don't actually vlog, but I do record stuff like this sometimes, and it would be nice to be able to do this, move around. And if you are the type of person who does vlog type stuff, moving around, you're going to want to potentially have a gimbal, something like this set up, and it can be a nightmare to hold this thing steady, obviously, and also be wire free. Now the next thing I'm going to do, again, this is not going to be super stable because I'm just using my phone now and recording like that without my gimbal. So I mean, you can use the gimbal, which is nice, get a really nice setup, but the other thing you can do here is you can come out like this. I can record with my phone, I can walk around, and then I have just a tiny little thing plugged into my phone. It's not a big massive setup. It's not going to draw attention, right? If you're trying to capture something candid, it's going to be nice. And honestly, it's not even just doing vlogging. Like right now I could be doing a vlog, walking around, doing a vlog type situation where I'm recording something that I'm narrating, whatever, which is sweet. You can do that. The other thing is just like phone calls, right? Like it is a phone. So if I'm doing a phone call, if I'm moving or not moving, let's say I'm not moving, I'm just sitting on one spot, you're going to get access to a significantly better microphone than what's built into your phone. So if I'm doing FaceTime calls or video calls, it's going to just sound better. It's just going to sound better because you're going to have a proper microphone rather than the phone that's potentially further away from you. Phones, 1 and 2, which you can use to interview, right? One person can hold one. You can have one wired up for yourself like that. You talk in here, this goes to the other person, they can talk into that, whatever, that's fantastic. One of these is on, one of them is not, and it's really good. Honestly, it's a really good product. I like this a lot. This you will hear and see pop up in my videos, especially anything where where I'm like further away from the camera. This thing's going to be used all the time. The only reason it won't be used for every video is because I actually have the other one, which is the straight up microphone, so it'll have its own thing. But a lot of the time, this is actually going to be factored in. You probably won't see them much on my YouTube videos. You might see this actually just kind of pinned to my thing, but you're not going to necessarily see them all the time because they're going to be kind of off camera. But trust me, I'm going to be using these things all the time. So these are really good products. I'm quite happy with these.